Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. It's Chet. It's the Wholesome Boys. We're back. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I'm gonna, just nebulously throw it into the void. See who comes back first.
It's doing incredibly well, Orbital. Actually, the
3, 2, 1 has been doing incredibly well.
It's going really well. Thanks for asking.
It's been going really well. Thanks for asking. Rhapsody, how are you doing? I'm gonna direct Orbitals. Rhapsody, how you doing?
Oh, much appreciated. I'm doing quite well. In particular, having a weapon that's actually good is such a transformative experience for this game.
Isn't it fun?
So is.
So good. Also, I finally listened to the commenters telling me that you can't just keep swinging as fast as possible. You have to wait until the sword comes back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't feel like explaining the new combat system to you guys, so I just didn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fine,
I
man.
guess I should have
That's
said
the
something.
result.
I guess I didn't know.
Yeah.
No.
It happens.
All right.
The heck? Oh boy. Oh. All right. What are we doing today? Besides dying to a skeleton.
We're gonna make a farm, like 100%. I wanted to automate animals, but apparently
I'm convinced that there is a way to do it with just regular dispensers.
Yeah, but like
I'm convinced.
there's got to be an easier way. So I'm checking one final thing, and then if that don't work, then I don't know. All right, yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I got nothing.
It's okay not to know.
That said, probably gonna try and update the pack for the next recording session anyway, so I'll figure out something so we can do some animal automation.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Animal automation. Wow.
It does have a nice ring
Fantastic.
to it.
That was
Doesn't
gonna
it?
be my second channel.
Retromation, animal automation.
Yeah, it was gonna be my second one.
Actually, Rito, how many channels do you have?
A lot.
Rounded to the nearest 10. Rounded to the nearest 10.
10.
Yeah.
Then
How,
10.
wait a minute. How many channels do you actually have?
Maybe like 5, but I don't actually. Currently only actively use 2.
I'll bite. What are the other 3?
Well, one is my car channel,
Okay.
where that's where I do my mechanic stuff,
Okay.
and then I do have I have the knitting one. Those are the
Okay.
2, where I make
sorry.
knitting patterns
I-
based off video game stuff.
I was actually
Really cool.
so hyped
Actually,
for like a car channel. I can't believe that was.
It is. Did you wait? You actually don't know about that one?
I did not
No.
know about
Legitimately?
either of these, so
Legitimately?
had no
Stop. Oh my
idea.
God, you're having me on. Don't even.
No,
I
I'm
just-
serious.
it's
I'll
blowing my
link
mind.
it to you after this.
Yeah.
I will link it to you after this.
You've
It's
got a
very
car
real.
channel?
It's so real.
It's not. You
Right,
can't be.
Rhapsody.
It is.
You can't be serious.
Absolutely.
I'm not buying this.
Rhapsody
I'm not.
knows.
I actually am like amazed that you guys didn't know. That's why I
I
asked
had no
how many channels.
idea.
You are so full of nonsense that it hurts me so much that you would lie about something this major.
I mean, I understand not believing it, but you know.
Okay. Well, then consider that my position.
All right.
Resolute as always, Orbital.
All right. Okay, let's go with this for now. So you got the car channel, the knitting channel. Please
Yeah.
continue.
And then the obvious ones, I have the couch couple and my VOD channel. I had a vlog channel from a bajillion years ago that I've never used, and now just has the B movie script on it.
Perfect.
As
Read
you
out
do,
in full by
obviously.
you.
Yeah, actually, read in 2/3 by me. I read 2/3 of the B movie script and then stopped.
I think that's even worse, to be honest. But I think that does legitimately make it worse.
Yeah, I
So-
read actually 2/3 of it and then stopped. What else is there? That might be it. No, there was a League of Legends one too. Dead serious.
Well, there you go. This is now
I
a good.
think that's it.
This is now a good question because I guarantee I have the worst. But your first YouTube channel. This goes to all of you. What was the name, and what was it for?
This one is my first.
Okay.
Same.
And it's for knitting and car videos.
Yep.
Okay.
Also the same, man. I'm moving on that territory.
So yours was always just Rhapsody.
Yep. Well, that wasn't my handle always. Like, obviously, like I had like embarrassing username handles for other things. Like, for instance, my first email was coolguy695 because 69
Really?
is too sexual. So I had
Wow.
to put a 5 at the end.
I do like that.
But no, it was straight to Rhapsody on YouTube.
Okay. Rito, your very first channel was this one, Retromation?
It was, but
Okay.
the origin of I think maybe the tidbit that'll make it more interesting than that is the fact that the name came from a website. I made a website that was for claymations when I was a very young kid.
Really?
Yeah, that's why
That's
Mation.
dope.
That's right as hell.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
learning
really
so
cool.
much today, and that's like fantastic.
Yeah, that's why Mation.
Why claymation? What was the?
I had a camera and I liked making stuff out of clay.
That's so cool. That is.
It's a good reason to get into claymation, actually.
I mean, yeah, it's probably one of
Yeah.
the best reasons to be into it. But it's like I don't know how to. I mean, I tried to learn how to. Then I tried to learn how to actually animate too, like
How'd that go?
normal animation. Stick figures. I did stick figures. I was pretty young.
That
So,
is
whatever easy
crazy.
program there was to make it. I made animations. I made music. I made shorts. I made everything. I did everything. Webcomic. Basically, like any internet venture that any kid would ever be interested in, I did it, and I probably tried it twice.
Okay, what was the name of your webcomic, or what was the premise behind it? I need to know.
Yeah.
It was called that was probably one of my youngest, and it was Aliens with a Z.
Wow.
And it's been not by me, but it's been deleted. Like, I don't know what happened to it. And it was, let me stop you. If you know, it was made about some aliens.
All right. Did they have
Were
names?
quirky.
Huh.
Yeah.
What were their names?
What were their names we
I wish I knew. All I know is the one that was named by my friend, because I ran an organization. It was I got all my friends to quote unquote help me with it, but they just like named some of the characters, and I know one of them was named Doodleheimer.
All right. That's a great name.
Oh my god.
I mean,
That's
it
incredible.
really is a great name.
Yeah. And then I cannot remember the other ones. This was like, when I say I did every venture, I mean I did every venture, and I cannot remember half of it. But yeah, this name came from the time where I was trying to do animations. That's why Mation. That's pretty much.
That's
that.
interesting.
That is really cool. Do you guys ever think that? I mean, thinking a lot recently about how fun, in retrospect, like making mistakes actually are. Right?
In
Because they're,
retrospect,
like,
yes.
In retrospect,
I'm gonna
they're
let
like,
this one fly for a little bit.
they're
see where it
good.
goes.
No, they're good. No, down the line, right? Mistakes
I'm
are
with
good
you.
because they're actually like, you know, they're like learning experiences. We're chatting about like, you know, stuff right now, not necessarily mistakes, but you know, do you ever just wonder that,
Thanks.
you know, you might stop like not making mistakes, but just like making the experiences that like make you. Do you ever worry about that? I worry about this quite a lot.
I mean, I feel like
Just
if you're worrying about that, you're probably one of the least likely to have to actually worry about it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good way of
If
wording
that's
it.
something you're worried about, you're probably good. You know?
But do you ever just
That's how I
think,
think.
you know,
No.
I mean, okay, all right.
I'm with you on that one.
I just do.
I could hear some more clarification on this, Orbital, because I'm still trying to
Nice.
grasp what you mean.
No, I'm genuinely with you. Despite making a joke, I think I understand the most what you're saying.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
The point that I'm trying to make is that, for example, like when you're
Mm.
young, you make lots of mistakes because you don't understand the way that the world works, right?
Yeah.
So as you go older, naturally, you stop making those mistakes. But, you can still cast your mind back to a time when, you were young and you were foolish and you were, making all of these mistakes.
Yeah.
But
I yelled
as
at my
you get
sister
older,
for getting me Pokemon Silver or Pokemon Gold instead of Pokemon Silver, and now I will never be ungrateful for a gift ever again in my life.
exactly,
Because I cringe every
it's a
time I think about it.
learning experience, right? Learning experience. But do you ever think that, sometimes that you might never be able to make those mistakes again, so you're never gonna like have another life-changing experience?
I gotta be honest.
I'm not worried because I know I make a lot of mistakes.
Exactly. I'm never worried about making too few mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I mean, but I think
I'm
so,
worried that someday, yeah.
So I'll even expand this one further, because I think that a way to word it that possibly gets a bit better
Doesn't sound like a
of
crazy
it-
person.
Well, it's not even that, but it's just like, I think that wording it as, are you afraid of making mistakes? Why not go on the more positive route and say, do you ever realize that like you might just know enough that, like, it's not that you're making mistakes, it's that if you know everything, you can't make a mistake, right? Like, if you know exactly how to do everything and you're perfect at everything, then there's no possible chance of you making a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
then
I feel like
basically-
anybody who thinks that they're perfect is
Well, yeah, but
probably
I suppose that's a little bit
making
of,
the most mistakes in life.
It's a little
by
bit
assuming
of
they're perfect.
It's funky
or at
wording.
the very least acting like it.
It's funky
It's not
wording,
even- it's-
but it's more
it's
like
not like
One more time. Do it again. 3, 2, 1, both of you.
it's
Oh.
not like it's not like necessarily perfect, but it's like as you get older, right? And the mistakes you make are they're much less subtle. You're never gonna make like a massive like social faux pas, that you would as a child. No, not even close. Not even close. Like when you're a kid, you basically you don't even know what you're doing. You're not even like rational.
It's true. As a
you
kid,
don't
you're
even
just
understand
like,
reality.
Mom, why is he the fattest person I've ever seen? As a kid.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like,
Exactly.
you don't do that.
I'm gonna be
You just
real.
don't
I'm
have
not.
tact.
I'm not too afraid about that not occurring. I'm just.
I am. I'm terrified. Like
You're
what
afraid
happens?
you're not gonna insult random members of the public
No.
anymore?
Not even that, but it's like I know not to do that. Like what happens when we stop? What happens when we stop making mistakes like that?
I mean, I
What
feel
am I
like
gonna
you
talk
always,
about?
I feel like you're always gonna be in like new situations where you're gonna make new mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're
I-
not, then you're not taking having a
Exactly.
bold life.
And that's kind of what I was going for,
disagree.
at least, because like, so as an example type thing, I know you guys know, and my community knows, wow, that tree is like really on fire now, and it actually looks like
Wow.
really pretty on top of it.
Thank you.
Which is,
I like it.
It's
I was
a
gonna
weird,
do the same thing.
Yeah, it's a
glad you
weird
did
thing to say, but it looks really good. But anyway, you guys know, and my community at least knows, that I'm in school right now, and so I'm in school for computer security, which
Mhm.
is basically a field of, if you're not just like constantly learning, then you're gonna lose your job. And I kind of knew that going in, because I guess I had that fear of the idea of, I don't want to be in a job where I'm doing the same thing for 60 years and then I die.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that almost falls under the same thing, Orbital, because it's the fear of learning enough that you never fail, right? I'm trying to see where your head is.
Stagnation.
Yeah, I mean that's also true, but I feel like it
Okay,
stems from the idea of, since you just know everything, then
let me rephrase it. Let me rephrase this, okay?
okay.
Do you not think that the biggest lessons that we are going to learn in life have already been learned?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
That scares me.
I mean,
With me?
Why does it?
It
Yeah.
does, but at the same time, I would be more afraid if one day someone told me that I still had the biggest lesson left to learn.
yeah, that would
like-
freak me out for
like
sure.
that would scare me more if I was like what if in this call we just gave you the revelation that is like a bigger revelation than like you learning that humans had emotions for the first time.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
That would terrify me.
That would be terrifying to
with
know
you
that
there.
you've been that far behind your whole life.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, generally, I agree. Like I definitely.
But see, the thing is,
I agree with you generally.
You're making like you're actually expanding upon my argument, because at that point, right? I mean, at that point, you'd feel like a total dingus, no doubt about it. You'd feel like you'd feel like an outcast. You'd feel like a little bit of an idiot. However, in like a year, maybe a couple of months, you'd look back on that and think, wow, how silly I was to think otherwise. Wow, what a great lesson that I learned. And that would be a meaningful experience.
Yeah.
So
But I'm not scared of the fact that I might still have a meaningful might not have another meaningful experience in that way. Because I guess I feel like as you get older, your meaningful experiences shift into different types of meaningful experiences. I don't know.
please elaborate.
I don't got any more.
Okay.
All I know is I'm not quite. I don't know. I guess I would be more scared to think that like I've been doing something completely wrong that's really, really, really basic.
Yep.
Like at this point, that would scare me, because then I would spend all my time thinking about all the social situations I messed up, or how much better things could have been if I knew that 15 years ago.
100% the exact position I'd be into.
I would hate that. Personally, that'd scare me more. Fear of missing out in reverse.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Kind of tangential to the point that I'm making.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I understand.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And it's on the side. it's right there. But yeah.
Okay, here's something else. Here's something else that's connected to this topic of conversation. If there was like a meteor that was gonna, hit the planet, and you had 30 minutes left to live, what would you do?
Narrator narrates all.
Oh man.
Are we going for joke answers or sincere answers?
Yeah, I think that's a good
Wow.
place to start.
Yeah.
Underscore Olexa says, can you make a farm block gearbox,
you
hatch,
tell me.
and valve?
Wait,
Narrator.
I don't know. You
Off.
asked the question, nerd.
All right. Let's go for joke answers then.
Joke answer?
Alright.
Keep on doing the same thing I do right now.
I'm going to tell everyone that the apocalypse has been delayed by half an hour.
Rude.
That's pretty good. I like
Very
that.
good.
I like that.
Yeah.
It ran into scheduling difficulties. It'll be here in half an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
got the wrong time zone.
Honestly, pack it up. That's probably the winner.
Yeah, I'm done.
So sincere answers then?
Yeah, sincere answers. Go for it.
I would find and locate. I would find and locate. I would find, locate, procure, and enjoy a hug from my. That's my like. Okay, we're going out. Fine. This is where I want to go out.
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I think
See,
that's
why I
mine
had to go
too.
for the joke answer first. Exactly. I figured we were all
That's
gonna
like-
have kind of similar.
That's like the answer. That's like the
Yeah.
real answer, I think.
You wouldn't crack open a cold one with the boys?
I was gonna say my real answer is probably continuing doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm
Well,
only
that's
half
sad.
kidding. I'm only half kidding, but
Have any of you actually like recorded through like important events in your life?
oh yeah.
What did you record through?
I mean, I've had a lot of stuff. Family members in the hospital. I mean, hell, I basically use recording as my way to procrastinate doing anything important. So that's half of that to begin with.
It's great when your way of procrastinating is actually productive as well.
Oh yeah. No, it's like you never feel too bad about it when you're doing it, because it's like it's not like I'm doing anything. It's not like this isn't positively affecting me in the end, but there's still like a part of you that's like, yeah, like it could be just like doing something important. But see, it's different. It's different for you guys because, at least for some of you, because you rely on this to live. It's much more different when it's a hobby on the side.
That's true.
It's something that you enjoy, but it's not vital to your living. So
that's totally fine.
Yeah,
makes sense.
It
That's
definitely
my full-time hobby.
Yeah, I mean that. Well, that's kind of it's awkward because, like, I mean, obviously, I'm in school and have a full-time job to not do this, but I still want to pour all my time into doing this. So,
yeah,
create some awkward scenarios when you're dumping full time into like 8 different things at once. But
yep,
yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's life.
That's what all the people say.
I like the super ghetto.
Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. Stop. Don't even. I'm not a
best
no.
thing I've ever seen.
Get out of here. Get out of here. That's where the pig
Does
goes.
it work?
No,
So
it doesn't.
good.
Not at the moment.
Hey Raps,
What?
how's
Wait,
the farm blocks?
I'm just making more tin ore in order to make them. So
Right.
just got tin ore stacked up in the hopper, immediately going to the pulverizer. So
All right, this thing that I made is definitely not working. By the way.
oh, whoops.
Oh, you know what? I need to. I don't know how I want to do this actually. Because I thought that just whitelisting gravel would do it, but apparently that still allows other stuff, which I hate.
Well, I mean, does it have a whitelist and a blacklist?
You can only do one or the other. Like the problem is we need to blacklist like literally everything else.
Yeah, and there's thousands.
Yeah. Yeah, there are just a couple. So.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be effectively still waiting on the tin that will end up generating before I can really do anything.
Yeah, no worries. I have it kind of set up. I say that loosely because there's still a lot that we need to do for it, but what I really should do, we need to run power all the way over to this thing too. I gotta make that line. I'll handle that.
Cool.
My bat's gone. Oh. I trapped him in there. The last episode. I thought he would stay. Oh. I think I suffocated him, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens.
Just wow.
Do you guys feel like it has been perpetually nighttime in this game, like this entire episode?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It sucks.
Just this entire series.
Yeah,
Just
that
like
too.
The entire darn series.
Yeah. That too.
Oh,
My bad back.
I did it, Rito. I did it.
What'd you did?
I don't know.
You did the dispensing?
Yeah, kind of. It now dispenses. It dispenses when I want it to.
Good.
Swear to God, I have like 8,000
all the
things in my
time?
inventory.
No, hold on. It's a work in progress at the moment. Just go away. Just come back in a
You said it
second.
was done. Okay, you
Just
said it.
go away.
I lied.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay.
Aw, frig you.
Okay.
I heard a bat. Oh my god, did he get out? Maybe he's alive yet. Alexa, if you see a bat, I'm looking. No, I'm on the hunt.
Oh,
I
thank
heard one
God!
for
Thank
sure.
God that the darkness stopped, and now we have the beautiful nighttime instead.
Different.
Or by darkness, I
different
mean the darkness stopped, and now we have the nighttime instead. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever feel that like do you have the same thing where like you'll record something and then you'll watch it back later and you'll just be like, what the hell was I talking about for like 90% of this? Or is
I
that
gotta be
just
entirely
a
honest
me
with you?
thing?
No.
All right.
I find most commonly my experience is like I'll think of something like, oh, you should say, and then I'll say it on the screen, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, because your sense of humor is my sense of humor. That makes sense.
Yeah. That does make sense. Now there are times where my brain just trails off in the middle of a thought, and it never finds itself, and I just end up talking about nothing for multiple minutes at a time, and it's rough.
That's okay. We still love you.
Yeah, I appreciate
See,
that.
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I feel like I have been blessed with the fact that if I say something in my head to myself, it sounds really trash. But like when I listen to it later, I'm like, wow, that guy can actually speak properly. Like it's like a different person. It's like I feel like I'm so lucky that I sound completely different to other people than I do in my own head.
Yeah, I
Is that
definitely
just
like
me?
I definitely don't remember. I don't remember anything I say in any of my videos ever. And then I'll listen to it. Like I'm in a unique situation. I can listen to my videos back like a viewer because I have no idea what happened in them.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
So I
that happened to-
actually will put on my videos sometimes. Like I'll put them on when I'm doing the thumbnail, or I'm like, what the hell do I title this? And I'm like,
Yep.
I have to watch it. I have to watch through it
Yep.
because I don't remember what happened.
Yep.
Like, and then I'm like, sometimes I just let it play, let the whole video play.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Dude.
hey, this is not
I
bad.
actually kind of feel
You're
that
so right.
that does happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rito, come
What's up?
see if this. You want to see if this works? Go in and see if this works.
Do I just step on the plate?
Yeah,
hey.
it should distribute wheat, but I don't know if cows are gonna eat it if it just like
They won't.
It's on the
falls
ground.
on the ground. Yeah,
They won't.
No.
I don't think so. I think
You
I
could have
just built
told him
this,
that
this whole thing.
at the beginning of the episode.
I mean, I told you it doesn't work. I thought I was pretty clear that
You're right.
it doesn't
you did,
work.
You did say that. Okay, you know what?
But I wasn't gonna crap
I'm
on
putting the
Orbital's
blame back
dreams.
on you,
Like
Orbital. Sorry, Orbital.
he said, there's a way to do it. I
He
said,
did
there's
say.
not, and he went, well, I'm gonna do it, and I said, okay, have fun.
you're not wrong. That's exactly it. Alexa,
Look,
how are babies made?
I mean, normally 2 pieces of wheat, and you go.
I'm not talking about
All right.
Minecraft.
Neither am I. The parrots and the bats.
It's a baby.
Chickens
Where-
breed with seeds.
You should have left that up as a monument to failure, Orbital. It's to remind you that there's still mistakes to be made.
I
don't have
have a
to be
YouTube
afraid.
channel for that, to be honest. So,
So you remember there's still mistakes to be made. You don't have to ever be afraid.
it's not that I look. I gotta be very clear on this. I feel.
I know. I joke because I understand.
I know. We scare because we care, as they would say.
It's true.
If we lived in.
Monsters.
So I go to the hospital and scare all the kids.
I do have
Hey.
to ask though, real quick, Raps, before you ask me a question.
Yeah.
Orbital, we did not talk about if your channel has had a previous name / if this was your first channel. So now you have to probably tell an embarrassing story that you hope the conversation turned away from.
That's in fact, I was almost banking on the fact that
don't
this
forget.
this would have been brought up. So I can't actually tell you the name of the channel. First of all, because I don't think it exists anymore. But also because it contains my real name. Right?
Okay.
My real name. So it was my name followed by rules. So RULES, right? all in caps. Like the whole thing was in caps. Right?
That's-
Yeah. No, it's really not good. It's the opposite of really good. In
It's
fact, it's really,
amazing.
really bad. But that's what it was. So it was something rules.
Barack Obama
There you
rules.
go.
Yep.
Oh,
What were you doing
Oh,
with the
dude.
channel at the time?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think the ironic thing is that I think I just created it for the sake of creating it. I don't think I even subscribed to anything. It was just a thing.
I heard this is gonna be. This seems like it's gonna be big.
Orbital rules.
Get in while it's hot. You know, you didn't do a Z. You didn't do a Z.
Mm-hmm.
There's exactly one rank more embarrassing it could have gotten, and you didn't get there.
You could have put a 695 at the end of that one. 6-9, and then try and hide it with a 5.
Yeah, not even bold enough to remove the 5.
I don't know.
Was it because
I don't
you're
know.
afraid your parents would find it?
I don't even know.
Or no,
I don't even
talking about
know.
for the 695.
I think it was partly that. It was on adviso from my sister and a friend of hers. They were like, "Oh yeah, make it cool guys 69," and I was like, "Okay, I don't understand what this means." And they were like, "Okay, well, you probably put a 5 at the end as well then."
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty good. All right, before the episode ends, I do have to out myself because I have to say that I probably, and like Orbital, yours is pretty bad. Like I'm not gonna say much, but I think I probably still have the worst one. So
Okay.
my technically first YouTube channel was me and a good buddy of mine who we were entirely convinced that we were going to be the next big two-person Minecraft channel. So we made a channel that we both had, the credentials to. We uploaded one video, and then he went, "Yeah, I don't think this is for me," and kind of passed over the
Captain
channel to
Sparkles.
me, and I went, "Well, I sure as hell am not keeping the name as this," so I deleted the channel. You will never find it or the one video that we made. And then I made this channel, which used to be Olexa Kid 64. And then somewhere along the line, I went, "Wow, it's awful having a number on there." So then I changed it to Olexa Kid. And then I was like, "Oh wait, not a kid." And then I changed it to Alexa. So that's where we are today.
When are you gonna be Olex adult?
People have been asking me when I will change it to Alexa Man. And I think that it's only fair that if I ever hit like 45 and I'm still making content, I'll change it to Alexa Man. It'll be an absolute son of a gun to do all the rebranding for that, but it'll be worth it.
Especially after that many years.
Yeah.
All the tendrils everywhere.
Yeah.
The loose ends. I'm still finding like I've changed my avatar. I'm finding things like that I completely forgot existed that I need to change it on still. And
Yeah.
it's fun to see like five layers deep of different icons still floating around in different places. How
But
does Tim do
anyway,
that?
I will.
So, what was the name?
Yeah.
The
So I knew that was next. So I figured I was just gonna say it anyway. So this was at a time where the hit pop band LMFAO was large. Yeah, you already know this is gonna be bad. So being the,
I mean, they were famous for like half a year, or
a
something,
week,
weren't they?
more or less. So you put a cannon outside of this. That's incredible. I love it.
I don't know how it works. I don't know what it does.
But we legitimately made a Minecraft YouTube channel with the name Party Block Anthem. And we 100% thought that we were about to be the next PewDiePie, honestly.
With a name like that, how could you not?
How could you not? In all seriousness, how could you not?
If your friend had stuck with it, frankly, I'm pretty certain you would be the top subscribed YouTuber of all time.
I mean, I will say
Honestly.
it's a top tier name as long as you use it for like a bad pun on an internet forum and not an entire YouTube channel. Like Party Block
Something you
Anthem.
want to introduce yourself
Party
as.
Block Anthem for a young brain. That was something to come up with. But
I mean, if you just went ahead and actually made the Minecraft parody song, who knows? Maybe
Dude,
you would
I
have
know.
had one of the billion view videos.
the best part is like if you search
if you
Party
just made
Block
a video instead of
Anthem,
a channel.
there's a billion people that have made a remix of the song called Party Block Anthem in Minecraft. And it's like, damn, we missed out on hella views with this. But it also, there's the issue of my friend just straight up deciding about 4 days
Just
into
not
our
wanting to do it.
into our thing that this was something he didn't like. But
Dude.
I'll do it.
Right.
I'll do it with you. We should make a Minecraft video.
can we name the video Party Block Anthem?
Way ahead of you.
All right.
Video the channel. Both of us.
Right. Right. So I have a further confession to make.
Oh no.
Yeah. So the
You
first
had a second
YouTube
channel
video
that was
I ever
Orbital
made-
Rules 2?
No. It's worse than that. This is actually kind of bad. This one. This is kind of bad.
Oh.
Yeah. For
awesome.
real. So the first YouTube video I ever made, and I think it might still be up, but I not on my channel, not associated with me whatsoever. Right. So what it was like, it must have been like uploaded in like 2008 or 2007. Right.
Or
So
statute of
ages and ages and
limitations
ages ago. Sorry.
up? Never mind. Are you gonna get in legal trouble?
No,
By
I'm
bringing
not.
this
It's
up? Okay.
It's not. It's not. It was just one of these things. So what it was a compilation of caravan crashes, right? No, for real. So it was
Did
a
not expect that.
compilation of caravan crashes, which I'd like thrown together in Movie Maker when I was around at a friend's one night, and we uploaded it. And I kid you not, it's now got like something like, I don't know, 70 or 80,000 views. It's actually kind of popped off in the whatever it is, 12, 15, 20 years that it's been
In
up.
the caravan crashing community.
Okay, yeah, but here's the bad bit, right? I just like
That's not the bad bit, huh?
You should go to CrashCon. You should
That's
take
not
it to
that's
CrashCon.
not the bad bit. That's not the bad bit, right? The bad bit
Oh,
is
no.
is that I just like taken like images of like destroyed caravans from like Google Images and just thrown them into Movie Maker, stick them up.
Nice.
And then somebody I think commented that like one of the caravan crashes were like fatal.
Oh my god.
Now there is no way to verify this, right? Like we don't know, but like somebody was basically like, "Why are you being so disrespectful?" Like one of these caravan crashes was like fatal. Like
Oh,
what the
no.
heck? So I don't even know if the video still exists. I don't know what the status of those caravans actually are, but like,
Crashed is my understanding.
but they weren't just crashed; they were
I
like
saw the
ruined.
video.
Like,
Crashed.
they were properly
my
ruined,
God.
and so that was the first video.
Okay, you win.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Didn't see that.
you beat my first video. I mean, my first video was bad, but it wasn't watch these people die bad. So.
Wait, so
Yeah,
they were
I
still
know.
images. They were still images.
Yeah,
though,
they
right?
weren't still images. There wasn't any. I'm like, look, I'm like pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there was nothing untoward about it. It was just some like destroyed caravans on like a motorway. I mean, who sits in a caravan when it's being driven, right? It's ridiculous. Don't be silly. I'm pretty sure nothing bad happened, but somebody commented and said, "Don't be a jerk. You're making light of this situation," and so I've felt bad for all of the intervening 12 years.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you carried that
Tough
guilt
time.
for constantly?
Kinda.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
I
also
guess-
gonna ask, and like you're free to answer this however you wish, but why haven't you deleted the video?
It's not on
Do
my
you know
channel.
the
It's
password?
on my
okay,
friend's
okay,
channel.
okay.
That's the thing, is that it's
Okay.
not associated with
Gotcha,
me.
gotcha.
It's on a friend's channel who I'm still
Complete-
like friends with, but
Completely understand.
I don't know. I haven't spoken in a while.
Completely
So,
understand.
So yeah.
So I was gonna
that's tough.
say,
anyway,
if you're still carrying
on
this
that
guilt
horrific note-
and you just straight
I
up
think
can
you can
delete
be
it,
pardoned
then
at this point.
yeah, I think you've done your time.
I actually thought about following it up with a second Caravan Crash.
It did so well.
Caravan Crash 2 Electric Boogaloo.
It did so well. Frankly, it's fiscally irresponsible to not jump on that market.
Exactly.
Exactly. But this time, it would be properly vetted and,
Properly
properly
monetized.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a 10-minute, 1-second video with 5.
Pretty much.
Oh my God,
Pretty
one
much.
ad for every fatality.
Yeah, that was the problem last time, Orbital. You had 2 fatalities. People were looking for brutality and they didn't find it.
Oh my God. Dude, GG's.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
All right.
Right.
I
Can
think you
end
wanted
now?
to. I think you wanted to go so that you could get to recording, or probably Google searching.
It was Movie Maker as well. You remember Windows Movie Maker?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's where I
My
rendered
first
my
video was
first
in
video.
Movie Maker as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first
Really?
one's on my channel, Movie Maker. Yep,
Same.
free.
And then Fraps.
Exactly.
Anybody remember that? Like CPU syncing software?
We
Shut up, Rhapsody.
okay.
Orbital end the video. Orbital end the video.
Oh, no. I don't like where this is.
Tune in next time for the wonderful discussion that we're undoubtedly about to have.
Yep.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone.
It's the bat, dude!
Potato,
Where is he?
He's right here.
Oh my God.
Alexa, Retromation, and Rhapsody Plays, all in chat, all in Minecraft. Check out the description down below. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
I got him.